Okay, so 1, 3, 4. Okay, so here they put conformity knowledge is the end of the insight leading to emergence. Now, insight leading to emergence is a term, so sometimes it will mention here. It has different name, all right? So the last one will be change of lineage. Change of lineage is considered the last of the kind of insight leading to the emergence. Okay, so we have the terms here, insight leading to emergence. So it's a special term, but like mentioned here, it's have different name, all right? Now, the following sutta reference should be understood in order not to be confused about insight leading emergence. Now, Uttana is emergence. Gamini, Gamini you see in the like a Patipata Gamini, right? Gamini means leading with the word gam to go. Okay. Insight is a vipassana. So Uttana Gamini Vipassana. For this insight leading to emergence is called aloofness. Atamayata. Okay. Atamayata. Not is not. Okay, Tammaya. Maya is a made of this. Ta is a state, so ness. So it means non-attachment to any form of beings. So this is the translation meaning of this aloofness. So there's a first meaning here called the name is called aloofness. Okay, now 43. In the Salayatana Vibhanga Sutta, thus bhikkhus, by depending and relying on aloofness, abandon samao equanimity that's united based on unity. All right. So the inside leading emergence is called aloofness. So in the Alagada Sutta, it's called dispassion, nibbida. Being dispassionate, his greed fades away. With the fading away of greed, he's liberated. Now in Susima Sutta, so this sutta I didn't mention to you before. So not in this is a sutta that mentioned that some people become enlightened not just because of samadhi, but because of he gained liberation to with the knowledge. So this goes to Sima Sutta. You can look at the internet. So it's very famous one. So in this sutta, it's called a Dhammatidhyana. So this is another terms for it. It's translated as knowledge of the relationship of states. Now Dhamma is Dhamma. Tidi is like kind of stand. Jnana is knowledge. Thus, previously, Susima, there is knowledge of relationship of states. Subsequently, there is knowledge of Nibbana. Okay. Now, in the Potthapada Sutta, is called Sanyaga, culmination of perception. Thus, first Potthapada, the culmination of perception arises and afterwards knowledge. In the Dasutara Sutta, Dasutara Sutta should be the last sutta in the Digha Nikaya. I think so. Yeah, okay. It's the last sutta here. So in this sutta, it actually just, if you read it, it's actually kind of boring because it does not talk much on the Dhamma. It just give a lot of listing, like what is one, okay? What is Ekadhamma? Okay, what is two? What is three? What is four? Okay, so this sutta is, it kind of like put lots of lists about this and that. So in this Dasutara Sutta, it's called Parisuddha Padani Yanga, principal factor of purity. Thus, purification by knowledge of and vision of the way is the principal factor of purity. So in this sutta, it's called this name. Okay. Now in the Visuddhimagga, it is called by the three names thus. Now, so we see this is all these are inside knowledge. Developing for desire for deliverance, and the contemplation of reflection and equanimity about formation. So we see these are three vipassana knowledge. These things are one in meaning and only the letters is different. In Patana, it's called by two names. So conformity to change of lineage and conformity to cleansing in the Patana. In the Ratta Vinita Sutta. So this is a famous sutta, is actually in the Majjhima Nikaya Sutta. So when somebody, a king, asked the Buddha, not the king, I think, it's the discussion of two, one of the, yeah, between two venerables, Sariputra and another one. I think Pottathala. Okay. Okay. The Putta's son of Matani, and then with Venerable Sariputra. So these two are discussed about this sutta. So he asked about what's the purpose of spiritual life under the Buddha? Is it for the sake of purification of sila? Okay, then no. So here actually, okay, the Venerable Sariputra, he said to the Buddha. Okay, so this is a seven Visuddhi. So is the question, is the spiritual life for Sila Visuddhi? No. Is it for Chitta Visuddhi? No. Is it for purification of view? Ditti Visuddhi? No. Is it for Kanka Vitarana Visuddhi, for overcoming doubts? No. Is it for purification of knowledge and vision of what is path and non-path? No. And then is it for the purification of knowledge and vision of the path of the practice? No. Is it for the purification of knowledge and vision? No. Okay, now what is exactly the goal of leading the spiritual life under the Buddha? Okay, so then the purpose is to complete extinguishment of with no fear for grasping. Okay. Okay, now he give one simile here. Now, one time, okay, one time the king Pasenadi, he stay in a Shawade. He want to go Saketa. Saketa actually quite far. So they need transport. So in between Sawate and Sakata, 7 chariots. So the king will mount one first chariot and then go for another way. Then he dismount and go to second chariot and so on. In this way, using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he can reach the place comfortably to Sakata in a very fast way without uh no traveling fatigue. The horse will not be fatigued because they changed the horse, and then the king also will not be fatigued. So when the people ask him, how do you come? He say he used the 7 different horses here. So that's the purpose here. Use the first Visuddhi is for the second Visuddhi for third Visuddhi, all the way to 7 Visuddhi. So using all these Visuddhi, 7 Visuddhi, then somebody can live the spiritual life under the Buddha. That is for the sake of complete extinguishment with no fear of grasping. Okay. So the Punna Matani, he answered very well, because the person who asked him is the Sariputra. And this Punna, son of Matani, is considered one of the Ekagara who is very wise in answering the questions. Okay, so that's the one here. Anyway, so according to this sutta, it's a long sutta, but it's very interesting to read. So this sutta is say that in this sutta, the insight leading to emergence is called the purification by knowledge and vision of the way. Okay, so that's mean that by all these different sutta reference, the insight leading to images have many names according to different suttas. All right, so according to Patisambhida, what we know is that the three different knowledges before enlightenment, desire for deliverance, contemplation, reflection, and equanimity about formation, they are different, but even though the letters are different, but the meaning are same. Okay, so that's a key point here up to this one. All right. So up to now, you can see many things here. Okay, now I think it's good to go for discussion. So do you want me to divide you all to group, or we should? I think we just discuss like this, okay? Right. This will kind of like review about this lesson. All right. First one, among the 7 kinds of noble person, so which one do you want to be? Okay, now you all remember the first time, the very beginning, we say there are 7 kinds of noble person. So which one do you want to be among all these 7? So any answer from any of you? We open up for Q&A now. Any of you want to be any kind of this noble person, and which way do you prefer to practice, or which way do you prefer? Okay, no answer. I call the name. Okay, Thomas, what do you think?
First of all, I'm not so sure if we can choose what we can choose our inclination, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of given by the paramis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if it's but I think according to my inclination, mm, I'm maybe the body witness.
Okay, so what is body witness?
As I understand it, this is the way of seeing that the body is painful and realizing the liberation by gaining concentration in overcoming the pain,
Okay, so you
overcoming the suffering, not the pain,
okay,
overcoming the
all right.
suffering of the pain.
So you wish to see more painful, or you might incline towards
No,
pain. But
no,
but
but I
if
think
you
it's
say
the
body witness here, so it's according to text you bring to mind as painful, and you have great tranquility, and then you want to develop on concentration, right?
yes.
Okay, so you prefer to be body witness before because you want to see things as painful.
I wouldn't put that I want it. I more have the feeling that this is the
Yeah,
natural way.
it's
This is the
natural way for you.
sensations I'm dealing with.
All right. Okay, good.
I'd rather enjoy meditation without pain and life without pain, but it's not reality.
Okay, yeah. That's a good how you see yourself, you know? Because for me, I definitely would not choose this one. I will not choose this one. I prefer the wisdom. Okay, okay. Next person, Brother Ko. Yes. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I would prefer number 7, but I think I sort of what do you call follows the argument by Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
At certain point, I also realized that the body's pain, not necessarily you must feel it, but somehow the understanding that
Yeah, yeah.
the body's pain is a trigger and is
Mm,
a catalyst for the desires to be liberated. And
mm,
because of that, that becomes the push to see that this body is not only pain, but it's also impermanent. And
yeah, yeah.
because of that, that is
Yes.
where the so-called urgencies to be liberated, and before you can attain liberations, you need the understanding as well, lah.
Yeah, right. I
So
also agree. I think as we get older, we see more body pain, you know. Yeah,
yeah,
right, right. For example, last time I remember when I was about 22, I fell down from motorcycle. My hand actually dislocated, but it recovered very well. Within one week, I don't have so much pain. But now I'm about 50, 52. The pain come back, you know. It's like we call it 风湿, the old pain. And this time it lasts since February until now, about 2 months. I still have the pain on my shoulder. So it reminded me of the accident where I fell from the motorcycle. So as we go older, we really feel the pain in the body. And that's triggered the spiritual feeling want to get liberation. Before that, if we are not having the bodily problem, every day is enjoyment, because like especially in Malaysia, not much of that kind of big suffering, huh? I mean, we don't have earthquake or any that kind of, even find a job is not difficult for most people, right? Yeah. Okay.
no, but Saidi,
Mm,
because maybe uh, I've been what you call in contact with elderlies,
mm,
including my parents.
mm.
So before that, I have actually come into contact with some of the seniors, and I find that there is a lot of so-called mental pain.
Oh, okay.
Besides the
Right.
body pain,
Yeah,
it
mental
triggers the
pain.
mental pain.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
those pain can be very challenging,
Mm-hmm.
only to the person itself, but also to those who are together
Taking
with them.
care. Right.
Yeah, especially those caregiver. With,
Okay. All
and
right.
normally,
Yeah.
it is their close relatives or family members, and
Mm-hmm.
these are very challenging.
Yeah,
And
right. If you have to live with them, right? Yes.
uh, mm,
So it's bodily pain and mental pain. So two pain. So this means that most people, I will not say most, maybe the way of liberation. Like I say, some people why they want to gain nibbana because they see the cancer, they see diabetes in their own body. They really suffer from it for many years. The mental pain, yeah. Then the thought of coming back again, having another body full of illness is not what they want. Okay. Anyway, thanks for your sharing. Okay. How about other person? Is there any other you all think between the seven noble person, which one you think your mind is going to be? Maybe lah, hopefully. All right. So, uh, maybe we ask some practitioner. Okay, Vera, you are a practitioner here. What do you think? I think you ended this. Do you attend this class last week, Vera?
Uh, Sorry, Saji. I try to. Yeah, I did. I did
Okay,
I?
okay.
No, no, I think I didn't.
Yeah. I
I
think you
did
went
not.
for retreat. All right. So anyway, out of this anicca dukkha anatta, so which way do you think that your mind will see anicca dukkha anatta? Which way
Mm,
do you think your
I
mind is inclined to see more?
I prefer to see non-self.
Okay. So your
I
mind is not
just
self.
now before that I choose one liberated by understanding. Without
Okay.
understanding all this, that's why I attend Saji's class lah. Without
Okay.
understanding, I got like blockage like that.
Okay.
Even though I practice also, I got blocked.
Many years. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So this seven. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we have three-person answer this question already. So let's go for next question. So next question will be, okay. I think you all discussed this question last week, the previous one. Okay. Does the study of Abhidhamma help you to understand Vipassana? Is it compulsory or necessary for practice of Vipassana? Okay, we ask those who maybe okay, Brother King. Okay, I can Brother King, do you want to contribute to this topic, Brother King?
Uh, oh, no. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, Abhidhamma will assist.
Can you turn your camera a little bit to you so let us see you? Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. This is the last class already. So at least should see you. Yeah. Yes. Okay, what do you think? You learned Abhidhamma before, right? So does it help you understand the Vipassana?
Will help me to have a better and a deeper understanding
Okay.
of
Can you give
Vipassana.
one example?
I think this in terms of the like the process, the witty process. Just now talking about the jhavanas, but in a way is beneficial lah.
Okay. All right.
This is my
Okay.
comment.
Okay,
Okay.
this one only. Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, next person. Next person, anybody want to contribute? How about Wong, Sister Wong?
Why don't you call Teo Tai Hun? He
Chai
seems to
Hun.
be very good.
Chai Hun.
Sorry, saya J.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned my name. I saw
Yes,
the
yes.
notice.
Yes.
I just got back from the holiday,
Okay.
and I have not actually read this chapter yet.
Okay.
So
Okay. Never mind.
I
Okay.
think
We skip you. All right, Chai Hun.
thank you.
Okay. Chai Hun, people are calling your name. Yes. What do you think? All right.
The question is it necessary to practice Vipassana? Is it that question?
Yes.
I think it's compulsory to practice Vipassana, but whether we want to practice through start with Samatha, then Vipassana or direct Vipassana is up to individual practitioner. Depends on how do I say? Depends on which method is more suitable to the person. But that's just definitely in the end, we need the Vipassana knowledge to see the impermanence, dukkha, and not self. We cannot be like practicing samadhi, practicing concentration until very deep, but
Okay.
not moving out to
Okay.
Vipassana, right?
All right.
So no matter how, you need the Vipassana in the end to really see things as they really are.
You need with Abhidhamma, right? Abhidhamma.
Abhidhamma, of course, because I study Abhidhamma, I feel that it's quite important. But I think if we follow the trial tradition, it's actually not necessary to know Abhidhamma, but it is through practice that you keep seeing things again and again. You will also see anicca, dukkha, anatta without knowing Abhidhamma if we follow the Thai tradition. So I
Okay.
think it's not, of
Not
course, it's good
necessary.
to learn, but I think it's not a compulsory thing to
Not
learn.
compulsory. Okay. Not compulsory, not necessary, but it's good to learn. When we have time, we should learn, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, any other comments from any other people here? Anybody learn Abhidhamma before? You want to? Yes.
Sister, teacher.
Yes, Brother Lim.
So
Yes.
this Abhidhamma,
Mm-hmm.
how does it come together with the
Vipassana.
Vipassana? Can you
Okay.
just give us more
All right.
talk about
Okay. Now, okay. So let's say Abhidhamma give you facts, right? Vipassana arrange the facts. Oh, okay. Contemplate the facts. All right. For example, Abhidhamma will give you there's a 89 chittas, 52 mental factors, then 28 rupas, and 1 nibbana. Okay, so there are many facts, many things in the world, right? But how are we going to do? What's the point of having the facts? So the vipassana, in a way, it helps you to contemplate these facts. Okay, like you say, you should see the mind all arising, passing away. When you get angry mind, hatred mind, so all these are mental factors. So you can contemplate the body as arising, passing away, the sixth sense base, the object, the sound, the space, and so on. So the vipassana is actually trying to see all these facts, Or you should say it arranged in a way that is easier for you to see the facts. Because like when we study Abhidhamma, there are so many factors. But when we see the Vipassana for foundation mindfulness, is only you do the body, then you do the feeling, then you do the mind, then finally you do the Dhamma. So Vipassana, if you practice in a systematic way, it actually easier for you to understand Abhidhamma. That's what I see lah. Okay, I appreciate Abhidhamma, but I also in Vipassana time, we don't really go and say, oh, this is Abhidhamma. We don't contemplate in this way. We just whatever appear, we just go deeper into the truth. Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher. Thank you.
Now, okay.
Thank you
Now
very
the
much.
last question is the last topic here. What is insight leading to emergence? So anybody want to sum up? I think there will be somebody who will listen carefully. Okay. How about Cindy? How do you understand this topic, Cindy? Yes.
Good evening. I feel that you must have insight. You must understand the teaching of the Buddha, and then your life experience. You must utilize the Dharma to visualize, to see, and to get insight. Then only you'll be liberated and emerge from all the reason of impermanence, anicca, and
all right. So insight is on Vipassana, emergence is on Nibbana, right? The way you interpret this.
yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so that's why in the sutta just now, like we mentioned, there are many different terms even for this word insight leading to emergence. Actually, like it is mentioned, it's not just one thing. It's just a name for the process of from the Vipassana insight, how I lead all the way towards emergence. Emergence means emerge from the defilements. Okay, it's like what we say, guiding you all the way to see the lotus rise up from the mud. Okay, so this, like we mentioned there are many different names. So that's why when we are doing, like we are doing the thesis, when we come to these terms, we always got stuck there because it has so many names until we don't even really know what it is. But what we do is we follow the Patisambhidamagga. It's a three different Vipassana knowledge, even though they are different names, but they are having the same meaning. And finally, in the Rata Vinita Sutta, it's called purification of knowledge and vision of the way. All right. Okay. Okay. I think we finished discussion here. So now we come for Q&A. Any last Q&A before we finish? Yes, Brother Ko.
To ask, sorry, Brother Cole first.
Yeah, it's okay. Any of you? Yes.
Sorry, Chai-Hun, you go first. It's okay. I'll ask later.
Yeah.
What about studying the last chapter? The purification of the knowledge and vision.
The last chapter? You want to go to the next chapter, is it?
No, I mean it's supposed to have 7 knowledges, 7 purifications, right? Now we only 6.
6 only. Okay. So okay. So these 6, the purification of knowledge of way means reach Nibbana already, right? So we already need.
No, but the book still got another one, chapter 22.
Oh, okay. You want to go for it next week?
No, that means when we do the assignment, I leave it blank already, no. No, because I go and
Yeah. Let me see what is the contents of that book first. Where is the Visuddhimagga? Yeah, because I look at it, it was talking about some
the noble person
the noble person we already cover here. So yeah. Okay, so where is she? Oh, this one. Okay, so this topic is called knowledge purification all of the way. Okay, all right. Okay, and this one is different types of noble person. And to finish it, I think it will take me another how many? Another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But I think this is quite easy to read compared to others, right? It's quite easy to read. I think you all should read by yourself. It's not so difficult. First, you're talking about change of lineage. Then the first path is what? Then the second path is what? Then the third path is what? The fourth path is what? And then the so more. All right. I think you all read yourself. Okay, read
Okay.
yourself. Okay, yes, Brother Ko, yes.
Yeah, just an opinion. Because you see, from reading the question about the insight leading to emergence, I seems to have this inclination to look at it from the causal effect. That means the insights, there could be a lot of insights of insight knowledges, and these are the causal effect. You see, the causal cause is in the conditionality. There is the conditioning facts states. So the knowledges are the insight knowledges are the cause, and then the emergence is the results of it. It is the effect. So I think as to how to create the effect is actually difficult to control. But the only way to control is to control the cause. That means how do the insight knowledges arises, and the yogi has to know what are all these. And that's where it comes back to the reasons why I study Abhidhamma. Spend a lot of time on Abhidhamma is because it's just like a GPS. If you do not have the GPS, it is very difficult to reach your destination. And even if you were to reach your destination, you may not be aware that you have reached the destination. But unfortunately, along the ways, there are a lot of diversions. There are a lot of branches. And the chances of missing out one branches is very high. And because of that miss out, it will lead to elsewhere. And that's where, in a way, Abhidhamma gives me clarity of what you call of understanding of the path.
Okay.
And then
so
of course,
Abhidhamma give you the way also.
the way
Abhidhamma leads you to what? Gives the way also, right?
gives the way.
Method and ways, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, in Abhidhamma, if we look at it carefully, there's also one chapter on Kammatthana, right? Do you know that in Abhidhamma, there's one chapter on Kammatthana. It also talk about 7 purification of these 7 Visuddhi also.
And another thing I found out is that you see, along the way, we tend to get misled, either by our own weakness or because of our understanding or our beliefs. Yeah. And that those are latent. And those type of things is not easy to what you call avoid. So should we miss or went into the wrong path along the way, Abhidhamma give you there are other ways where you can rectify it. Yeah? So you can actually rectify those mistakes and then come back to the path again. Yeah. So this is where, just like in the GPS or in Google Map, sometimes we don't want to follow the GPS. Then we try experiment, go another way. Then after that, it'll bring you back to your destination direction again. But there'll be a bit of what you call a turn here and there. See? So it's probably a bit longer way, but it's somehow you'll come back. So Abhidhamma has this type of advantage. The Abhidhamma knowledge will help. But to do that, you need to put in a lot of effort to understand those facts first. Just like you have to know how to use the GPS. Because sometimes, because I remember at one time, I doesn't want to use GPS. That is not my way. See? I was trained to look at maps, not to look at GPS. See? So I don't believe in GPS at one point until I got lost. And then I still don't want to follow GPS. I get lost even further until I decided, okay, I try back GPS. And then when I get back to the path, then I realized, that is the power of GPS. So the same thing is to me now. The power of Abhidhamma is there. It's up to me to understand it or not to understand. If I understand it, then if I were to get lost, I still can come back.
Okay.
Ah,
All right. Thank you for sharing. But also just a caution, no? Sometimes GPA also can be can be misleading also, you know. Okay. Okay, I think if no last question, I think we will stop here. Any last question? People want to ask any?
Angie,
Yes.
yeah, I just came across this one called Visuddhimagga. What is
All
it?
right.
Uh,
Visuddhimagga is actually it's also another book having the same, if you look at it, it really quite similar. So actually you can download from internet also. It's actually, when you compare with Sumaka, it's really about like 30 or 50% quite same. Now, the problem is this book in Bali is lost. It's lost in Bali. So what people do is actually it's translated, it's supposed to be translated from Arahant Upatissa in the 1st or 2nd century. Now, Visuddhimagga is in 5th century. So this book is supposed to be 5th century. From Chinese, it had the Chinese called 解脱道论. And then after that, then it is it's actually only in Chinese. But after what they do is, I read somewhere they translated from the Chinese, then they translated back to English. All right. So it has very strong similarity with the Visuddhimagga. And why they say it has strong similarity? So some they say because they have the same source. So because they have the same source, that's why they are very similar. Okay, because you cannot say they copy from each other because it's quite they have same paragraph also. Actually, you can download online. Okay, you even can download a PDF file, and you can read this Bapat, Visuddhimagga, and Visuddhimagga, a comparative study. It's quite interesting to read. Okay, so it only exists in Chinese. Now they translated from Chinese, translated to English by Reverend Ihara and then published here. So it is called The Path of Freedom. Yeah, so inside is same practice also. Yes, okay, Sister Chai, Sister Chai. Okay, yeah.
Good. Thank you, Saji.
Okay, any last question? All right. So so here we will stop here.